Hi everybody, I just thought I would do like a little chatty video. I was just gonna let you have an update on my reading so far this weekend, and then some books there's a few books that are gonna be definitely that I'm gonna be reading next month, but then a couple that I'm thinking about reading. And if you guys, as I'm doing this, if there's any of the books that you would like to buddy read with me, I'm more than willing. But let me get my water. Sorry. I do have some Christmas readathons that I'm gonna try to participate in, and a couple of these books might be in it, and the rest might be just regular books if I get time, because the reading two of these are for book clubs. Well, 3 of them actually, but 2 is for the same book read along, whatever you want to call it, and then the rest are just things I might want to read if I can get to it. So I just thought I would do just a chatty video of that. First, I'm going to talk about, I did wind up finishing Scythe. The first time I think I gave it 5, but it was more like a 4.5. I just rounded up to a 5. But this time it was, when I reread it, it was really a 5. It was really good. I realized the first time around, there was a lot of things that I missed, which was really good that I reread it, because now I'm ready to read Thunderhead. But yeah, it was really good. My favorite character was definitely Rowan. I just think he's such a complex character. He just changes so much from what he was when you first meet him. He was so innocent, I guess you could say. Things happen. I'm not going to go into spoilers, but things happen to him throughout this book that changes him, and he ain't he isn't as innocent as he was. I'm going to do a review of this one, so you can look forward to that soon. But yeah, I definitely cannot wait to read Thunderhead and see what happens next. I heard that it ended surprisingly in a major cliffhanger, so yeah, I'm really excited to see what happens. But yeah, I finally finished that, so I finally actually finished 2 books, so maybe I'm out of that reading slump. We shall see. And let's see, Throne of Glass, I read some more in that. I'm currently on page 194. And another one that as I'm rereading, I realized that I missed a lot of things. And a lot of it was with the word key, or how do you say it? Word key? How do you say that word? Like a lot of the hints for that one. I just I don't know if I just didn't think it was important, so I forgot about it, or if I just wasn't aware of it. But yeah, so I really am enjoying the reread of this. And I read some more in Illuminae. I'm on page 180. So I'm going to try to read some more of this in a little bit. Try to get up to like 250 before I go to bed tonight. But yeah, I'm really enjoying the reread of this. And another one, of course, that I'm realizing that I missed a lot of things the first time around. Like, I thought Adian, the AI, was in it sooner than he was. We're almost to the halfway point in the book, and he's been mentioned, but he hasn't been actually, a big part of it yet. But it just seemed to me like he was a bigger present the first time around. Maybe because once he's introduced, he's such a big present. I don't know, but yeah. So those are the 3 I've been reading. I still gotta finish Harry Potter, so yeah. I haven't read any of that since the last time I updated you. So now I'm going to talk about the 4 books I definitely want to read next month, as long as I have time after the 2 readathons, which I'll be doing a TBR for the first one, because it starts on the 3rd. So I'll be doing a TBR for that one sometime this week. So that will be up. And then the other one doesn't start until, I believe, the 14th or the 16th, somewhere around there. So it'll be a couple of weeks before that one's up. But yeah, these are some of the books that I'm going to try to read. The first 3 are for book clubs, or whatever you call it, but the first 2 are in the same, like I was saying, book club. The other one's a different one, or read along, whatever you want to say. So, of course, like I was telling you, I'm doing a book each month in the Throne of Glass series. So, of course, Crown of Midnight I'm going to read next month. And this one has, let me see. This one has 418 pages. So, yeah. Hopefully I'll be out, like I said, I'll be out of my reading slump, so I'll be able to get to these, because the next 2 books are going to be huge. But, of course, I had it in the wrong order. Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, but luckily I have these on Audible as well. So I can listen to it if I start running, you know, out of time to read them. But yeah, so I got Goblet of Fire. And of course this one's a huge book. It's got like, let me see, chapter, let's see. I'm trying to make sure I'm looking at the, okay, there's 734 pages in this baby, so this is a huge book. So, yeah. So, I'm supposed to read this at the beginning of the month, and I have it till like the 16th, I believe, 15th or 16th, to read this one. And then, of course, the next one, is not going to be surprising, is the Order of Phoenix, and I think this one is when we're supposed to start this on the 16th, but I'm not positive. It could be the 17th. But I know they're like the next day we're supposed to read it. So, yeah, this one is really, really huge. I mean, oh my gosh, this one is huge. It has 870 pages. Like I said, luckily, all the rest of the books I have in Audible, so... And I'm not going to talk about what that is, because you guys already should know about Harry Potter. It's so famous and everything. And of course, since I finished Scythe, I want to read Thunderhead. I'm so excited. Like, I started reading this. I got pretty far. I got to chapter 28, which is 289. But I realized that I didn't remember half of what happened in Scythe. So I quit. Even though I was almost done, I quit, and yeah. So, I'm going to start this baby over again. And this one has a lot of pages, too. I'm trying not to look like at the end, because I don't want to see what happens. This one has 504 pages. So, I got some big books. Luckily, a lot of the books that I'm picking for the readathons are small or just reasonable. And the Harry Potters the second one, the Order of the Phoenix, might be one of the books that I'm going to pick for the one readathon. So, we'll see. So, it might be the only book I pick for the one readathon. We shall see. But, okay, and then I want to talk about books that I want to try to get to if I get all those done, and the readathon ones, which I don't know. Like, last month, I would have been able to read them, because last month I read like 15 books, but this month I've only finished 2 so far, so I don't know what December is going to bring. But I'll show you the next one in a minute. But if I don't finish this one, this is a reread, so I read it before. But if I don't finish it before the next one comes out, then next month, then I'm definitely going to read it in January before the next one comes out. But that's The Cruel Prince. I wanted to reread it before the end of the year, because when I read it the first time, it was just a disappointment to me. Like, I thought I was going to love it because so many people love this series, the book. And it kind of disappointed me. But anyways, I'm hoping I like that this time around. I like it more. I did order the Owl Crate Special Edition one, because it's supposed to be, like, they're going to have the cover kind of like, you know, where it'll kind of match this one, because it'll be exclusive cover, like this one was. So I want to have the, what you call it, and plus I usually, even if I don't like a book that much the first time around, or the first book, then I try to at least read the second book just to give it a chance. So even if this is still like a 3, 2.5, 3, which I couldn't decide on, that's another reason why I wanted to reread it, because I want to see what my actual rating is going to be, since I was so torn between a 2.5 and a 3. So we shall see if it stays at a 2.5 or 3, or if it goes up or if it goes lower. So I'm really, really excited to see if it changes. Because in the last, since January, my reading has changed a lot. Like what I like and don't like. So I'm hoping that this one changes too and I like it more. I will say I do love Carden, how do you say his name? Even though at first I didn't like him, like the beginning. But I started liking him towards the end. I don't like Jude at all, so. And then these other ones, well, another one that's a reread. I want to try to get to next month, because I want to get, I haven't read it, Reaper at the Gates yet. So I want to reread the other two first. So next month I'm going to try to read An Ember in the Ashes, which is my favorite, one of my favorite books that I've ever read. Like, last year was the first time I've read it, so it's, even though it's not like this year of a book, it might still be on my favorite books of the year, just because it's my first time that I read it. So you might be seeing this. You probably will be seeing this at the end of the year, if not as a main one, then as an honorable mention, just because, you know, it's my first time reading it. So this might be on the books, my favorite books, or at least the honorable mentions. And depending on if I get to Cruel Prince and how I like it, it might be on my disappointed one. So we shall see. This other one is another one I want to try to read, like I said, because I'm trying to get rid of books that I don't think that, you know, that if I don't like them, I want to try to get rid of them. And that's The Poppy War. Like I mentioned this in another video, that I don't know about it. Like, I'm torn between finishing it or not, but I'm going to try to finish it next month if I get to it. But if I'm not, like, it at the end of January, if I haven't read this book yet, then no matter what, I'm just going to unhaul it. So I'm going to give it until, try to finish it by February, January-February time frame. And the last one that I want to try to get to, if I have time, is Shadow of the Fox. There's also another one, but I don't have the copy of it yet that I want to talk about. But this one I definitely want to read next month, Shadow of the Fox. This one, of course, is first time reading it. This is an Owl Crate exclusive. And I got my bookmark still in there. I still got my letter from the author. So, yeah. But yeah, I want to try to get to this before the end of the year. If not, then like I said, this is going to be another one that I'm going to try to read at the beginning of the year, like January, February time frame. So yeah. And then the last one that I want to try to get to next month, I don't have yet, but Fake Crate. It's going to be the Fake Crate one, which I'm not spoiling because they told you right away that that's the book it was going to be. But Skyward by Brandon Sanders. I want to try to read that in December because that looks so good. So I might, like I said, I might try to get to that next month. If not, definitely in January. But I might at least start it next month just to, you know, get going into it and just read so many pages, so many chapters, like maybe 1 to 2 chapters a day just to, you know, get some fill, or every other day. But yeah, those are just some books that you might be seeing in a TBR. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure yet, so it might not be in my TBR, or it could be in one of the holiday ones, because they said you don't have to read a holiday book if you don't want, as long as it fits the category. So, yeah. And I know Harry Potter would fit one of the categories. Like, one of it's, like, something that, like makes you all fuzzy, or, you know, happy, or whatever you want to say. And even though, like, the Goblet of Fire is sad and everything, it's still a Harry Potter, and Harry Potter world just makes me all happy. So yeah, so that might be the one and only book I might read, because one of the things is orange on the cover. Red or I forgot what the other color was. Red or some other color on the cover. And even though there ain't a lot of red, there's a little bit of red here for Scholastic. So that would count. Because she didn't say how much red, she just said some red. So yeah, this would definitely count. So there's just a little bit of red, but there's still red on the cover. So yeah, this one might be the only one I read, and maybe if I finish this, because it's only a week, so this might be on the Tis the Season one. Plus, it's kind of like, I don't know if this one, I can't remember, because I've only read it once, but I can't remember. But usually, like, everybody likes to read Harry Potter during the winter months. So I think this would count even as, like, a holiday one. Because, like I said, everybody likes Harry Potter, and a lot of people said that they consider this like a winter read or a Christmas, you know, because they have mentioned Christmas in the past in the books. But even Crown of Midnight, I don't know if this is considered red. It looks red to me. Could be an orange, but it looks red here. So I guess that would even work for like red on the cover. This one has like almost a red on the cover. It has some red on it. I guess that's considered red. I'm not really sure, but I consider it red. So even that might work as something with red on the cover. So I do have a couple that have red. I just can't remember what the other, it's red or one other color. Whatever the Christmas color is. Green, maybe? I'm not sure. Blue? I don't know. Whatever the other color is. But you guys will know what I'm talking about when I do my TBR for that one. But yeah, I think that's it. I didn't get any of my boxes like it said I was supposed to. But I know 3 of them I'll at least be getting. Well, Fake Crate is really like the box. And then I had enough money after I bought the box. So I wound up buying a t-shirt too. The t-shirt. So that's why it's being like sent separately. So I'll be having that. And my Harry Potter one that I'm getting from Book Gizmo. I think that's what the website's called. The shop's called. And I don't know if anything else will be coming, but if anything else comes, then yeah. So Monday I'll at least have 2 unboxings, because I like to do the Fake Crate by itself. I don't like to like put Fake Crate in, like Fake Crate, Beacons, and Owl Crate. Those 3 I like their own videos for. But the rest of them, I don't care. Like, if I have other things when I open them. Spearcraft, it just depends. I know that they're going to start shipping theirs out now. But this month, I am getting the book. So, I'll probably do a separate video for that. Of course, if that's the only thing I get at the time, then, of course, that'll be it. But I'm just saying, like, if it came at the same time as another box, then I would just be opening that by itself this time, because it has the book. For December, I'm not getting the book. I'm just getting the goodies, because the book pick is gonna be in another box. So I didn't want, 2 of the same books. So I just got the goodies, because this month and next month is their anniversary box. It's really this month, but since I didn't have one last year, they're doing one for last year and one for this year's anniversary. And then every November, they're going to be having one from now on. So, yeah. But that is it. I just wanted to do a little video. Just let you know what I've read so far. And what I'm going to try to read next month. But I'll definitely have a official TBR up once I decide what I'm reading for the other readathons. And, yeah. So, that is it. Remember, like I always say, if you ever need anybody to talk to, I'm here. Just comment down below and I will get right back to you. And if any of these books, like I said, look interesting to you and you want a buddy read with me, just let me know. I think that's it for right now. I am going to let you guys go, because I want to read a little bit before I go to bed for the night. So, I probably might be back on until Monday to do a video, unless we go out tomorrow and I wind up buying some books or something. But I might just, like I said, if we do go somewhere tomorrow and I do wind up, you know, buying books, I might just hold off and show it to you on Monday when I do the Harry Potter unboxing that I'm going to be getting. But, yeah, just comment down below if there's any of these books that you want to read with me. Anybody, and I will really enjoy it. And, yeah, that's it. I hope you guys all have a good night. Remember, if you like what you see, thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, think about subscribing to the channel. And if you do, remember to push the bell icon so you will know whenever a video of mine is posted. And I will talk to you guys all later. Lori out. Mwah.